In this video, we will look at the verb saber, which means to know, and we will conjugate it in the imperfect tense, and then we'll add an infinitive or a full verb after it, and that's how you say knew how to, okay, in Portuguese. So I knew how to do this. We knew how to do that. And we say that all the time in English, and of course we say it all the time in Portuguese as well. So this is a really important concept to understand and to be able to use. It totally improves and increases your ability to speak and your vocabulary and what you can say. So master this and you're on your way, right? So how do we conjugate the verb saber in the imperfect tense? Well, it's eu sabia, right? Você, ele, ela sabia. Nós sabíamos, vocês, eles, elas sabiam. You'll notice I have the word como in parentheses there after each form of saber. That means how. And sometimes you use the como after, eu sabia como or ele sabia como. Sometimes you can use that, and if you're not sure if you should use it or not, just use it, and it'll always pretty much be acceptable. But let's look at some sentences I used here to give you an idea. So if I want to say, I knew how to study really well. I knew how. Eu sabia. Okay? Eu sabia estudar muito bem. Eu sabia, I knew, or I knew how. Estudar, to study. Muito bem, really well. Eu sabia estudar. All right? Ela sabia como dirigir carro. She knew how to drive a car. Notice I used the como in that one. And again, sometimes certain verbs would use it, and certain ones maybe you don't need it. But if you're not sure, just include the como, and people will understand what you're saying. All right. So ela sabia como dirigir carro. She knew how to drive a car. Nós sabíamos cozinhar muitas coisas. We knew how to cook a lot of things. Notice I didn't use the como in this one. I guess it's not necessary right here, but if I would have, that would have been fine too. So, nós sabíamos, we knew how, cozinhar, to cook. Eles sabiam como montar quebra-cabeças. They knew how to put together jigsaw puzzles. All right, we use the como in this one, just what we do. But again, if you're not sure, just use como all the time. And eu sabia como, ele sabia como, nós sabíamos como, vocês sabiam como. All right, and you really can't go wrong if you include it. So, but that's how you say knew how to do this, knew how to do that. Eu sabia como fazer, right? I knew how to do this. So, again, very important concept, and now you can say a bunch of things you couldn't say before. So just practice, get better, and agora é sua vez.